constitutional right to do what he should. What is the problem here? Is it simply because Uhuru Kenyatta does not directly support William Ruto?
I think that the problem, my friend, very simply put, is one, the government has not measured up to what it promised people to be doing. That's one. Two, it's always too scared of criticism, and that tells you that the combination of people at very high offices are not ready to be criticized. Any human being who is not ready or willing to be criticized has a unique syndrome bordering on inferiority. I mean, if you are a leader, you're a public figure, guys will throw mud, throw stones. Your work is to go back to what is the policy you are using to serve people. Now, in terms of Moi, Kibaki, Kenyatta, and then now Uhuru Kenyatta, you know, Jomo Kenyatta, Moi, then Kibaki, then now Uhuru Kenyatta. I think that they were all very busy, actually. Even if you properly analyze them, none of them went to complete retirement without saying something. Mm-hmm. The only issue was, for example, Mzee Mwai Kibaki his health was not as it should have been. And so after he retired, he was not in that good shape to be engaging in active politics. Mzee Moi told you every other time, he said, how can you tell me to shut up when the country is shaking in Swahili na tetemeka, and I can see it. So, and of course, Jomo Kenyatta passed on, you know, without having to retire. So you cannot make some comparisons just to brush off what citizens want. I remember William Ruto when he was deputy. You remember when he told us, it's all there in the clips, he said, Uhuru Kenyatta actually at one time did not want to contest in the second elections in 2017 after being told these elections were not good by David Maraga. He was giving up. He said, I don't have to be in power for the country to run. So what is this now that makes you feel or imagine that he really wants to hold on to power? He wants to come. What is this? What exactly have you done to him? I mean, have you snatched part of what he should be having? Are you planning to snatch what he has? There is something, and you know, always these people in power, by the way, have some 50% extra information that we don't have. So there is something, some undercurrents which we don't understand. But when we come on TV, we're just analyzing, just like he made a phone call, he was not even in Narok, and I think his cousin or brother, I think, you know, just took the phone and we heard the voice. And you say, oh, he's involved in, and that makes the ruling class feel extremely, you know, extremely jilted. So, in my view, a retired president, I agree with Fwamba on that, he should be a gentleman and should try and act as statesman. He should not interfere on a daily, you know, activity, how government is organized. That I agree, and I have not seen Uhuru Kenyatta do that. He's not really going into...
Beyond the Jubilee Party, what has he done?
No, he's interested actually in building Jubilee Party. And if you look at the US, Obama is so keen about the Democratic Party that he gives opinion, his family gives opinion. If he's invited, he goes to speak in town halls. But in our country, Fred, I mean, you just see Uhuru passing in Kemadi Street or somewhere, even in Indakaine, and you just find people, you know, making a whole clip saying, oh, you Uhuru, oh, what? No, I think we should limit our anger.
Let's use a different example. In Tanzania, for example, I see retired President Jakaya Kikwete, very much involved in CCM politics and even campaigning.